So this one is coming from I've forgotten his name. It's one of the early songs that when the hip life thing started, it was also available. So a song request that somebody want me to play. He called this one. You remember the Arizona dance days? It was very interesting. These dudes are called Rough and Smooth. It was a track that the video, the compilation of video is what really kills me. But let's do this because you're not watching the video anyway.
I've been around the world, searching for your love. Now I've got you, girl. Let me feel your touch. I got you behind the beat. We about to do this rock. Everybody, let me see the way you got them. That's good. Girl, you look so beautiful tonight. I can never get you out of my mind, and I don't wanna wait for your love. I'm begging you to come and be by my side.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
Wanna be there for you anytime, wanna be your man. You're the love of my life. I wanna make you my wife. Wanna be there for you anytime. I've been lonely solo with one at you, I am me bro. So I met this girl that stole my heart, my body and soul. People think I'm crazy just because I love you, Tracy. I wanna marry my baby, take you home and make my wife. And yes, I made that out. I drank a sapana, me warm out. It's me who I'm out. I dear baby, I'm out. I go climb the mountain, sail the ocean, close them in for you. And I wanna be your man, so my baby understand. If you be my baby girl, I can be your Superman. If you be my only one, I can be your candy man. Come on, make me fly away to the sky. And I wanna be your man, so my baby understand. You're the love of my life. I wanna make you my wife. Wanna be there for you anytime. Wanna be your man. You're the love.
Okay, I want to say good morning to a very good friend of mine. In fact, a sister like never before, KK. One of my best sisters around. Now, this morning, somebody just texted me and said, I've seen the lines buzzing already. I think you got to just bear with me until I fully open the phone lines and then we can talk about it. Because I know that the issue of Nana Akufo-Addo's partner or that of the rest, when it comes to the fact that they needed some money and all that, has become an issue that it was the concern of this whole month anyway. This whole week, people are being very much concerned about, what really has been the fact that a president wife needs to be paid. Sometimes you look at some of these initiatives and you go like, okay, it's never been in the history of our books, in our politics, especially when it comes to some of the things which presidents or anybody who comes in power decides to, do. I keep saying that it was only the term or the regime of J.H. Kufuor as when we had something called senior minister. He introduced he appointed J.H. Mensah as a senior minister. What about that? I mean, that is his own initiative, whether or not it's part of our constitution. He did it, So unless we feel is actually detrimental to the country, I think why people make a lot of noise is because they thought, that the money that were meant to pay, what's his name, Rebecca Akufu, and then maybe Samira Baumea was too much, or probably not necessary, because the country's money is already a sham, if you want. And so people, the examples are always the fact that you can have a lot to say. Kids, writing on the floor, have no classrooms, poor water drainage system, and some of these, things that we feel as appalling as not having the basic necessities in our country, calls for the fact that, there was no need for all that. But we'll see why as people. But before you go on, because I've realized people do call in even before I introduce the phone line. So if you think I've written to you, I've actually sent you some of the message, you can call in along line as I'm doing the show. 0203-735-88. Beforehand that I open the phone lines, you can call 0203-735-8820 or 0203-286-0185. And the WhatsApp line is the same message line on 077-8793-9950 here on the GN Radio. Let me officially introduce to you what I've got for you last night. Okay, so I think I've got Chairman Yosin, who seems to be trying to go through. Chairman Pocho, gentlemen, 1 minute time, Pocho. Okay, so my question is, any reason why you don't think the president's wife don't need to be paid? The thing is, even if she needs to be paid, they have turned down the offer simply because of perhaps the noise that was going on behind, the fact that. Hello, Chairman. Good morning. Hello, Chairman. Oh. Okay, so the line, I don't think it's got the best of connection. Anyway, maybe I had to put it. Okay, yeah, I can hear you live. You're live on air now, Chairman.
Yeah, that's right. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm terribly good, thank you. And yourself?
I'm very well. This morning, you've seen the line of events I've actually, put across as to the topics to discuss this morning.
Yes, that's right.
Any of them you want to start off with, please?
South African unrest over Zuma's arrest.
Oh, in South Africa.
In South Africa.
Okay.
Which way do you want us to go?
No, whichever one you feel is you have any reason to talk about, we can go.
Thank you very much. South Africa problem. We all see what's happening there. The shops that we have there, the development that has taken place in South Africa. South Africa is a place Ghanaians look up to. Ghana for in South Africa. If you are South Africa or UK or US, look at the big things there, expensive things there, millions and millions of pounds worth of damage were caused. The question is that, are we Africans right-thinking people in our own mind? This is very serious. The damage, of course, the Ghana government cannot afford to pay such a damage. Dr. Morton, Ghana government don't hear them scared. Ghana government is going out borrowing all the time. Look at the damage that has been caused to some businesses and all the state. Buildings that have been burnt and all that, cars that have been destroyed. We cannot afford this in Ghana. If this had happened in Ghana, we will all die. Because there's no way we can recover. So we have to learn from that. It all came because of corruption, because of Mr. Zuma. They say he's corrupt. I'm not saying he's corrupt too. He's corrupt every day, Ghana government. As an example, Akufo-Addo NPP government today, they have been being corrupt every day. Every day. And I tell you, They want to pay their wives and the Chief Justice. They bribe and they're setting up a committee. Chief Justice is setting up a committee to investigate his own affairs. Instead of him resigning, not resigning, just getting out of the way, investigation to carry out. After that, his work. He's a Chief Justice. He knows the law. Some of us also know the law. Some of us know the law. You don't have to be a lawyer to understand that. In my college, I was also trained in the principles of law. So we understand that if you're an interested party in a particular case, you cannot still be in position. Just stay outside, let them check the case. If you are right, then you go back. If not right, then they punish you. This is happening in South Africa. It's a learning curve for Ghanaians. Look, let my vote count the people MPP brought. Later on, recently, these people have brought fix the country. The government is on to be that. And as when it goes on, the poor people in the society, as and when they get angry, day by day, what happens? Arab Spring, just as happened in Arab countries. This is what is likely to happen. At the moment, South Africans are observing some sort of Arab Spring. Look at what is happening now. The poor people, they are mostly unemployed, just like in Ghana. A lot of the young men and women they haven't got jobs. So any opportunity to steal, to vandalize, as we have seen in South Africa, they will go for it. But who caused it? The person who caused it is maybe somebody who has been a president before. He's been a president during his time, according to his own countrymen, some things were not right. He was corrupted in so many ways. And so they are trying to put him to court and all that. Go to court, he said he won't go. So right now he's in prison for contempt of court, and his followers have jumped on the street. The lesson I learned, or Ghanaian must learn from what is happening in South Africa today, is not Jacob Zuma as a human being.
Yeah, Jacob Zuma, yeah.
Him as his government, the record is said, the white man and the Afrikaners who over South Africa, they have built the country. Ghanaians can do that. Nigerians can do that. There's no way we in West Africa we can build South Africa like that in Ghana or Nigeria or Guinea. Forget the Ivory Coast. We are that kind of hopeless. We only have to learn. We refuse to learn. Look at the mistakes that are going to Ghana, in Ghana. Do you think the next 1, 2, 3, 4 years, the Ghanaians they will still face the same thing? So look at the uprising in South Africa. It can also happen in Ghana. But the question is, do we have to wait for this to happen before we correct ourselves? When the people are crying that fix the country, say, hey, you are wrong, fix yourself. How can they fix themselves? Dr. Morton, when the people are not unemployed, right now, we are talking about today, Friday, go to Accra Abuja Road and Nkrumah Secretary and see how many people, poor people are there, how many people are looking for jobs. They don't know jobs there. Jobs craving or why am I no vacancy? That's what I'm trying to tell you. So now if you go to Nkrumah Secretary, if you put the name Tama, if you put the name Kumasi Chakwati, if you put the name, they will rob you of your mobile phone, your wristwatch, your anything. It's a kind of what the lesson we have to learn from. I'm very sad. Yeah, and I tell you, you remember, I've been saying this, in fact, since 2012. Since 2012, I believe strongly in myself, in my gut, in my thinking. I believe that, listen, I made that statement there. South Africa, Ghana, we needed a bit of apartheid system in Ghana. We thank the Englishmen for going. They left us 64 years ago. Say, Ghana, yes, hello?
I'm here. You're live on air.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you live.
Thank you very much. Say, Ghana, if we had gone through a system like that, it may be Ghana would be a happier place. Right now, when we are talking of Ghana, we're talking for Accra. Kumasi, forget about Kumasi. Now the businessmen left and right. Look at Transvaal. Look at Soweto. Look at Johannesburg. Look, all these places. These people are burning these places in Cape Town. Look at that. When we train, you train with Ghana. Gold mines, Ghana gold mines, and they do to Galamsey. Or proper gold mines like Obuasi gold mines, Tepo gold mines, they find. Now, before why you could maybe before I say no, let's see how the South Africans will go up Ghana.
Okay, Chairman. Last week we spoke about these monies that were going to be given to the president's partners. Hopefully, they have turned it down because of how controversial it's become the whole week. Does that satisfy everyone now? Is everything okay?
No, everything's not okay. That shows how dishonest our governments are.
Oh, what if they refunded the money? Does that rather make the government a liar, or because if they refunded the money, I think it should rather bring peace?
No, sir, Dr. Morton, they are dishonest, unfortunately. We call them honorable, but we Ghanaians, we misuse English language. These people are not honorables. They're a bunch of thieves, unfortunately.
What, to have refunded the money? They are thieves to have refunded the money?
No, they must pay us interest. Dr. Morton, I also want 800,000 Ghana cedis for 7 years or 5 years, and I'll refund the money. I'll pay you interest, man. How many poor people? Let me some question. How many poor people in Ghana can get 1,000 Ghana cedis for 4 years and they say I've refunded it? If you give me 800,000 Ghana cedis for 4 years now, it's millions. By 5th year, I have millions. Whatever tax I'll be able to pay. You see where the problem is? And they are now going to buy, you're going to spend $28 million to give these people sycophants motor vehicles. People who voted for you, what are they getting? The poor people who voted the MPP government to power. What about their wives, the voters? What about their wives and their husbands? Who is paying them salary? How much we pay everybody? Pay everybody. And later on, when people complain, then we say we refund. You see where the problem is. And see what the people say fix the country. Say fix what? Fix yourself before. They fix themselves. They have fixed it. These things are coming. And we Ghana will never forgive this government. We will never forgive them at all. You will never forgive them. They must pay and pay interest. Pay simple interest. You must pay interest. You see, I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm talking the language that every Ghanaian will understand.
Yeah, we see. What I want to know. What I want to know is the rationale behind, recoughing back the money or sort of refunding the money. Is as a result of the noise Ghanaians made. Otherwise, it would have come to stay. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely, let me know. They complain. And the people, they have sat and say, oh, Mrs. Ekumalo, he says he will refund the money. Why did she take it in the first place? The thing is wrong. Article 71, they are not they were paying them allowances and not salaries. Now they want them to be paying them salaries. And they are rich people. This is the saddest part. Our president himself is a rich man. He's not a poor guy. I know him. We know his father.
Yeah, somewhere, Akufo-Addo, offered his salary to the less privileged in society. So I think it answers the same. I mean, why didn't Ghanaian complain that instead of taking his money, he decided to leave it for the poor? I think, okay, you're there.
Yeah, because he was in a privileged position. I will do the same thing myself. I will do the same thing. Whenever I have gone to Ghana, I empty my pocket. Sometimes I cry. When people approach you, when I go there to do political party campaign, I tell you, From Takwa even to the bush in the village areas, I look at the people, I cry. They know that I am also one of the Progressive People's Party executives, but they know I'm from UK, so they think I've got millions and millions of pounds in my pocket. And honest to God, they come to me, they talk to me, they beg me, a man and a wife and the children. The man, look, you take everything from your pocket and give to them. So it is good that our president at some stage, he said, well, I will take my salary. Of course, yes, you live in a posh Jubilee house for free. You got house boys, you have people who clean your toilet, your bedroom and all that. So you got so many things for free. You understand? So of course, yes, you got money as a Christian, give to the poor.
So that is not news. That is not news.
No, that is good. God bless him for that. We know.
But it's not something new.
No, it's not something you want people to do more than that. Because the man goes to rent a helicopter or plane £15,000 an hour. Even his father was not doing that. If you come was not doing that. You understand? Jamie Duncan was not doing that. How come he's doing that? £15,000. How do you see yourself as a human being? Why? Even Queen Elizabeth doesn't rent a plane. Boris Johnson doesn't rent a plane £15,000 an hour. Who are you trying to please? Simple man. Get on there. Even business class for the sake of respect. Okay, go on business class by British Airways. You come to London comfortably. If there's some news, you have to read or what you have to do, you know. But if you sit tight in economy class, I know that it's not reasonable. Do you understand?
I do understand, sir.
So the best thing you can do is go for first class or business class on the plane, but not to rent the plane. Nakasa, his own village, is there airport in his own? No, not to Kwapu. There's no plane. There's no plane there. You see, when people come to certain positions here, they think they are above themselves. There's nobody. After 4 years, you descend. Unfortunately, he was lucky to have 4 years. So now he's going to sit here. Look at the mistakes. Mistakes are coming. But look at this. These boys that free the country.
Oh dear. Okay, Chairman. I think Chairman Yosen has spoken enough to. Chairman, are you still there, please? Okay, I'm the Chairman. Oh, okay. I think you're still there. Hello, Chairman. Can you hear me? Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, you're there. So you want to conclude that? First, let me pick somebody else, please. Okay. Chairman Alive and Oko. Okay. All right, welcome back. That was Chairman Yosen talking about some of the things he thought needed a redress in the country, including some of the monies which he believed that it was not necessary. And so if the president at a point in time is well-to-do and dish out some money to give to some of the countries, less privileged, there's no news. Okay, we'll be back in a short commercial break.
Ejidifo mama ye na onyame ase efise oye na na adrai wo hoda. Amen. Asafo awondinde Crossway Revival Baptist Church ene tonsa afrewi. Hooray! Eye inauguration 2021. Onyankopon ama ne homre so ama asafo awondinde Crossway Revival Baptist Church akosi biai ewo East Legon, Mitre Ghana. Ejidifo nyina Mose Merade. Asemuti ayebegyina so de apadwumadi ho ntama the glory of the cross. Asafo within the Crossway Revival Baptist Church and free what's a bra ni yenka mom ni ensum erade yen trontom ni yenyine din kronkron na ye enenti no October 3rd 2021 and yebepa asori ho ntama anopa nonkron edikosi awia donkro mechire 9 am edikosi 1 pm na hyene nso jumedi bebre na ebekoso efi 27 September edikosi 3rd October afempema bien enuaduonu baako enunti bra osofo panyina jumedi si ne nan so eye Reverend Kumani Jemfi ose bro otonsa fro bibia ejidifo nyina echirichiri ne benche yentwumengun ne yentwontrom onyankopon nyine din kronkron na ye obehu Crossway Revival Baptist Church ewo Callis House 28 na Oboshi Street East Legon Extension Accra Ghana obetumi afre won 0783 036 2228 0751 828 9202 bra ni enkamom ni ensum erade
Akosia na mutini seni akoda ya de sese de sa jinsemu
Ebusia yesi de mepe no yonku de si wono usani mame
hwe ya sorry prekupe na fa akora no kona kwagina yaresa adan wo wura fise ebisa wo yi efritwa kunkum ana Samuel nwome edi kan etredu no nwotwe dichemu nwotwe no eho na bra na so wo ne Philippine for ekokon okọ oba bia no abe ewo humu emode to nanim se wokokon na obewu asante kotokose se wotu so a ehimu enu nti sorry prekupe na tutumirika na fa akora no kwakwagina yarehwe esanse anoma wo hoye ye monopo maame kosohwe abo ni papi wonu ma ti se yimu opeme okonechi na wasan ababiem sese de onnam posene kane no wonim se obadi acha adwaya na osiesie no honhum yade ti se obaidi honhum attack adayeso basabasa kodanna abrabo na sinitrase ayamhihye wo hihye na adwiregu abrabo mu adeso biada wo ba abrochire hayi ya santo apenso nanso wonko a wosia na abu wo hihye na adwire obopo a na esane sikato wonsam a na ahye kai na hu se obiara ni wa watumi atumika esan otwen ho da ma wo ho enye hare na wo de na ankoye se abrojuma a woforobo wieye na afi obeka se wonu no ho wonu yade adokotafo entimi answer no enumpo eno ye ho adwuma from ma me kosohwe wo ahoman so 0790846991 0790846991 ana 0740580734 0740580734 mame koso hwa na ye twere no a ye twere botentim
Times have changed. Social distancing affected BBR. Coronavirus and in some bow, but the laws are in place. Immigration issues and BBR. New laws, any changes every day. Enunti, Seban immigration and Imremun Samahudu Nina. BWF solicitors and your preferred community lawyers. BWF solicitors and over 27 years of practical legal experience. Enunti, they are on top of all the issues. Brian in confidence. Our offices are still open Monday to Friday. Every anopa 9:30. Ekosi enyumre 6 o'clock. We follow all the protocols. You my client to be a free face mask, hand sanitizer, and our fee. You practice social distancing. Your lawyer swingina and your face masks for every consultation. So one to me ma, we do video conferencing and our fee to me send the documents in also via email and our WhatsApp. There were 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road Noso, 7 Sisters, London N15 4NP. Freyen was 0208 493 7340 and our mobile 077 127 61884. Ubehoyen with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. BWF Solicitors, your preferred community lawyers.
Ejidifo mama ye na onyame ase efise oye na na adrai wo hoda
Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, Antimata. Good morning.
Good morning.
Not today.
Oh, Adumo, long time.
I know them. Let me tell you, can't check a
Mm-hmm.
And I pay Kukubianuma.
Oh, and a Zuma.
Okay. And some night you button on Sakabia.
Yeah, Miss Sakandi, Mr. You were Kitty Yorson.
I know.
No, Nicastano, First Lady, me allowance now, or the also on penal.
Okay.
No, come on.
I know, right. More in a pedal want some pocho.
Well, no, not my pedal come on some.
At least can I consult about that for you who did the P or this kind of by anyway. About the viewer.
Emmy and Chairman phone call.
Oh, one champ phone call.
And there be men phone call.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you pay beer. Urgent, no man.
Right.
Oh, but first, Chaza, this scene in your do. Kumasi, what, children home hospital. There, why is the MP?
Right.
And see, Esha, Sikana, allowance, my friend, that's the allowance. Even Crampus or new government, Nessa, and the second, and Biara.
Okay.
Or the Babwa in Crawford. Onye impebia oya person kumnya. Enti them are politics most no. Bia yodo hu there politics is a dirty game. Enyama epeno na nkwafo beka chiro. Am I making myself right?
You're making yourself perfectly right, yes.
Enyama epeno na nkwafo beka chiro. Oh, I do back and I but
okay.
But while in him work, Mum, this can I get a region, a jeboa, no sonko. Nephew, edges to catch an engine. Nessa Quahum, Zuma. A better than a when needy. Not said that Buena jeboano, a begay, a jebu begay. Into Emma, into men some come.
That's matter. Man, pay them with it. Sure, the same chair. A man find you who did would she have returned the money? And I didn't know in your account. Was that the rationale behind it?
Yeah, they know why you're not coming. No, the able to show some no, or the also is a kind of mente. And a man can be a beer nanepe. Because can I, a boy? Na sabi I get penny nearly. Well, in Africa. Uncle for P. When you Debia wababa o a Miss Christmas and them were just Christmas a grandpa or baka and Chan Wakan baby a ya no clear way. Debia wabwa no one Jeff Abada. Debia wababonja. Africa. They would sneer grandpa woman grandpa that big a cry wow. Everybody will depend on you.
I've answered Mr. Kofi Ali's phone call, and I still cannot hear him. I'm not sure which of the line he called, but I'm not sure. Maybe you have to. What's the matter? Over. Hello. What is going on? I'm not sure where it's coming from. Yeah, hello? Hello, you live on it? Hello? I don't know what it is, but I can hear some noise. And I said, hello, good morning. Hello, you're live on it. Yeah, good morning, Doc. Good morning. Yeah, noise, no, what, no, Doc. Yes, that's what I'm trying to find. I'm thinking, yeah, it's making it hard for me to hear you. Really, really hard. Hello? Yeah, good morning. Yeah, I don't know where the noise is coming from. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, I don't know what yeah, I can hear you. Hold on. Mr. Guptali, can you hear me? Hello, Mr. Ali. Yes, I cannot hear you. I don't know what the line is for, but I do want to try the line again. That's fine. Joe, I'll go to yeah.
The country, whatever, tells you the unreasoning mentality of the African youth. That is the unreasoning and the foolish mentality of the African youth. You look at Jacob Zuma, someone who has been so corrupt, being a womanizer, used the state money to do all sort of nonsense. He's being jailed, and the African youth says, no, we have to kill people, we have to destroy people. The same way, today, when King Japan is arrested, NPP, when Mahama is arrested, NBC youth,
I think the line is now fine. Yeah.
Making noise all over. When the people who are depriving you of your future, the people who are an abyss or who are an albatross to your future are being jailed by the state, we are the very people who wake up and defend this stupidity. We defend everything. You see, Jacob Zuma, the amount of money he's been involved in the corruption allegation could those people who are today robbing the shops and all the stores and all that, the money this man has stolen could have changed their future within a minute. Yes, they are the very people defending him. The same way it happens in Ghana. So I see, the African youth, we need to wake up and rise up above partisan politics. We need to defend the state. You see, there is that thing that says, arise Ghana youth for your country. That thing. We need to, I think, instead of playing Sarkodie on your radio, you have to play that song so that we would learn something. Yes, of course. Because today, take 10 university graduates. They cannot recite the national anthem. They cannot recite the pledge. But they can recite the NDC anthem. They can recite the Manchester United anthem or song, Arsenal song or whatever. But the Ghana national anthem, even me, I can't recite it. So I'm not taking myself out of it. You understand? So we have kind of been so much interested in partisan politics. In I'm an NDC, I'm MPP, I'm TPP, I'm QQQ. Instead of defending Ghana. You know, for me, in summing up for someone to come, I feel say we need to wake up. And Mama Teresa, or friend Rebecca, you're done for refunding the money. But the issue
is, hold on. Good morning. Hold on 1 minute.
Morning.
Oh, Kofi Ali, Mr. Kofi Ali.
Yes.
Thank you very much for trying through. It's been hectic this morning with the lines, but I miss your contribution, your candid ones. Please, can you give me 5 minutes as Joe lands, and then you can come in, please.
Okay. Good morning, Joe. How are you? Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. why would the president then choose to do anything that seems to be as if it has the consent of the parliament? The president must be a collective idea of both parties and himself. Would you assume that the parliament knows anything about this initiative of trying to pick away? Sally, are you there? Hello, Salato. That's not Kobe and your wife. Kobe and Pacho. Good morning. And a very noisy part of the way coming from.
My struggle part.
Pacho, we are not about that also. Mr. Kofi Ali line a drop. Okay, meet you, Pacho.
Doctor,
Yes,
sir.
Good morning.
Nah, if I say I can't be funny, a coso.
Krobia, Mammy, I'm a born in the day. What you must have a dear baby. A dear baby.
Oh, see, can't dear. Anyway, they are praying. And one thing I say, I'm saying no beer can be beer and far na allowance. Until say President Ika said, Omo peso, Omo Trianica.
Sabato, what's Krobianka? Okay.
Yeah. Oba beda pay ruso and no and the days answer we in a by you. Certain Omo treat allowance, he said, Gana for Ubiankasa.
Right.
And for almost 5 years. So Ubianka Honre.
There be.
But Sikano abani se obabe chi omokano. And then the day I say we in abaye because Obia on your president. Na say vice president and the first lady salary almost the same. Yet to aba Emma president and yet to aba Emma vice president and omobaye. Omo yire mo de yanto aba amfa ma omo. Inti sika bi aniwa e we se sankrofo wi no. Noise no adwin.
Oh dear.
Noise adwin, doctor.
Okay.
Noise.
What dear custom say?
Yeah. Inti won sika no aye kan wasem no. Enye ono enna oye yi enye se bia allowance no but say obi a yanto aba fama ode wontin mini vice president emagi the same salary. So what you say? Allowance the yenim say omo so no omo wo omo akasa omo no maybe omo ye ede boa omo kunu no as first ladies any ade it is here more allowance and salary but salary there constitution doesn't allow this. Inti me the fact that you man penny won't mean sorry and you so to me say man penny no akasa would be you give us say what's you true or moka. No, it doesn't work that way. But Sesikan was so what they are brave or fair before what they are brave and yaji. But many question they said, Sikan ye demand or the to bank yana.
What did you say? Sabi, and yet they did now month for including one cousin and one farmer.
And no idea, they didn't ye bebon and ne upon or china as aboni.
What you said, that is the rationale behind anything.
Yes, and into what the aban, into what the abba Sikan, a your mind sika, so a fair before yaji. But yaji no say, what fair before dear, and ye Sikano interest eka home. Interest mentioned and family. Interest eka home on family. Me manifest kind of medawasi.
Okay, yo, Sabato.
Doctor.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, doctor. Good morning.
Good morning. Me pacho, you're live there.
Yeah, mami chewa tifo. Na minka se asemi ana ubusa krobia ise enye bia kasa ntina ma omudi sikane baye. Yes. Because our first lady in the statement or the by page 4 no.
Right.
It tells you clearly say and I'm data I was saying and I'm social media commentary ni ade no. I'm for come on some poto ntino.
Hello the by.
Pamno try no yenji sika.
Right.
But doctor, the person ye indicate ye ho kakra on dem kira no.
Yeah.
Sa ade we e dey na baye. The ko baye me say President T Abuja Kubi.
Okay.
Our money article 71 holders no. Say ye pay increase, ye bet will be paid so near there will be ex gratia. So sa committee emu mienu no omo ye adwuma former president Kofo. Emu miensa omo ye adwuma na na Kufado asat be na wo katai. Enti omo na ye MPP for president na appointee wo. The many person me who say president appoint will be say on your assignment to be there is a mission for that assignment. They cannot be say brand be big a normal way near normal way and person of your mammy.
That's right.
Omuria almost had the report on no comma president. And then the president I feel after where they are called parliament. Parliament is where we are almost had the comma president and was science and abeding. Abayamra.
Right.
The me person me who say some recommendations we know. Why in a year you say, oh doctor, and then the Uber show you so men am here in the a programs we and person discussing. So they are making So clearly no, there was something hinted. They say and they say near person we.
Okay.
Upon now, Omuko passing through the 7th Parliament na Ekoyen on the 6th. And the Babachima Omo powers Hassan.
Okay.
And almost Omo passing it through and it's some 1 or 2 a normal be Omo passing it through.
Okay.
Fine. Again, I did the Yakasa win so by Yana Manfu review, doctor. The Yakasa we could do upon the information minister.
Okay.
One of the brief and walk at Ghana for say,
right.
Oh, Sisi ane de oba hima ne second lady no. E don ba be to salary so. Na ya backdate from 2017 to now. And no na omo ba beje amount equivalent to somebody who is an MP and a cabinet minister.
Right.
So doctor, this triggered most of the Ghanaians like us that this cannot be. And when any namuswa yababe drew baby aye you. Now all can obi say send a committee be and almost say omu deserve say ya do omotoso. But who approved those committee? Who appointed them? Who give them the job to do? It's all about Nana Akufo-Addo as a president.
It is actually from the top.
Yeah. And this is the most even difficult time. Also, about COVID. And for you to bring this, I didn't think I say, oh, Yanyan and Merabum, name of my free base 10 years time, free base 20 years time.
Okay.
But why now? And to think of say a back date from 2017. And on about say no, this cannot be. We cannot go on like this. Meaning, and allowance and president privilege, you know. And a be some first ladies, so former first ladies, so president privilege, you know. Sika yedema president, you know. And the DBA only yedema sa first lady, second lady, or much mukona yedibi mom. Ali Mama Yeri Egibi, the late Pakusia Misata Yeri Gibi, It has never come to discuss and what I say Argentina almost benefit. But it's also turning into salary under Article 71. I was saying you amend the constitution first. And also we need to think of these ladies going for ex gratia when they are not in charge as a first ladies and second ladies. Right. Have you thought of that?
Yeah.
So, when we now at the moment, yeah, one Ghana yes struggle when it comes to in terms of money. That's when our person would do different expenditure. People would think, no man didn't ye. And on the memoir, Mrs. Rebecca on the own person will be a Becca say Tiano. Ghana, also very first lady.
You're Sika Bam.
Sika now they buy and what they call him.
Well, let's come back to the government coffers. Assume
government coffers. And he find if you buy it.
Well, that's all be about. Where else we should take it?
So no. Makata many say Makata will say this amount was paid because of president privilege. So who could buy a kohoma? Na say would this can be out to baby. I said that could also say me kura wo ha medodo. Mama ni sika de bia mama ni sika fa sisi ade maboabo ni sika ni bia no sika ya ka ko homa eni a fa na ode ko. Odi koma wu kunu back. You give it to your spouse back because a president privilege and yes, it can go free. It be a common fund be.
Yeah.
And now baby near the abaso, where Muniska the Chuamoka. And it's a Ukruna Poako, man of Frisako, man home Pibima, and to Abu and Wood Ukura de Quacomana, Facomano. A Bima me Busani say, Sef or Bawi, some co oppositioner. And call this Sika way, Baba, Pesa.
Right.
On the second lady. And not present Yakatuna, you tell no for Monsanka. No more Jaden. Allowance and I did more among fine. And the Moncasa better day. And to one say, they got it all wrong. Say a kind almost send the Omudisi Canaba. When Bibi a Waha Yen who ye.
Oh, me,
Bibi a Waha Yen who
me, who are the crew.
Could you upon Chroma can say they have been giving salary and they are backdating from 2017. Who say UTDM for be used statement to say, or more knowledge in say, this first lady and second lady, since this law passed from January, they have been paid by salary. And only a day you see a digging you, but allowance no more they buy in the half an echo. Say a day, Brahmin doctor, such checking in your veterinary approval some pass, it can be about to your council, you have a charity job will be. But when you walk on a boa coma. Now, so on park of money be my wood is a kind of coma wukunu. Simple as that. You mean the beers are when won't say they got it all wrong. So, Casa Yam best amended Article 71 and for some money. So they were happy with the allowance that they were given. Or be anywhere present to be anywhere bar would deny almost this such allowance that. And do you even know, say, so we are vice president, we are president, now we are buying every 4 years, we are no president, I was say amount 4 cars, the vice, I want in a call, I was say many 2 cars. Every 4 years, we are. The state pay for your trips. So, baby, I won't be 18 years, hospital bills in now cover whether you are in power or you are not in power. And these are the benefits president for you. We need to debate about say, did they need to have that huge amount paid? President, because the Biana or Moda Crana, ye Tia Omoka. And the other thing you say, Tia Omoka Bosome, or Modicating.
Just so many had that.
Because you have covered Mobi Omu trips, Omu to Quaya, first class a plane, 5-star hotel. On then a spouse, and then in Kuala. So tell me, what is it there again? You was a president in Boca, and to think of say, Nigerian sono or more workers and their dinner state in the chair, or more securities, or more fuel, or more day-to-day activities, state in the chair. So why do you then want to say, you own the baby, many a president, Medina no, doctor. All this approved in report to me that it came to you first and then echo parliament. When we say page 9, say your spouses can't that be where the amun frame, where the amenemon journey. Oh, okay, young Jim to Mnanya, starting maybe a 30 years time. Why now? And to think of say, a year year one who say, yeah, we're in Japan for because I'll see backdated from 2017 to give them huge amount. Why you say we are struggling as a nation? And omo years so and conform omo call say Adam Fambran omo say and this is the hatred about MPP against John Dramani Mahama and any family. Clearly, no common sense. We childish. So better say, Lordina Mahama, no way Jai could not do Teresa no more. Mudi, say Lordina Mahama and Fedi Sikambra. Why or more time no more Jenukufu, Yiribaya was 5 years, they said they are not Krobiake, has never been even did. And you know, clearly no, they got it wrong. Nami Crown, Miss and Mrs. Rebecca Nay, Baumia. They need to come and apologize to Canaan for their behavior. Because that behavior, no, they check and buy, it shouldn't be. It's not proper. Mimi, I be a monster, no, I mean, Japan.
Okay.
On you be was here, can I say more radio? So, on you be a was where MP. onye obi a ɛwɔ so wɔtena radio so kora kasa na Ghana 40. But media for no has entertained him. And we go so lawyer the oye. By the be American, who did you Canada Japan so? That could be your family member. That could be your maybe. That could be your bushing or better threatening or maybe a quack. This is the person that he keep on doing this small fun with it. Or yeah, judges for not judge and only assassin. Name will be a contempt to the art. And your more judges and our cast and farm one who do say independent responsible.
We're above the laws. I know that's how it appears.
Because when I go I hold no up. He's untouchable. And all this go, Ahmed Suarez way by the Nakufado Amam come Uncle Nemo because do you know why? Canada Japan was upset simple because of say Anas Alumia expose number 12 when he said Nana Kufado name was mentioned. And that brought this heat about say Mumuna Namunamu yes I do Mamu Pesamugu president anyone say. And this boy was shown up and he was murdered. Now, have you heard anywhere saying Nana Kufado has condemned those kind of murder before? No. And or JDC when we say you're punishing no. So Emma to instance say you're the man who privileged chairman, interior and security our parliament. Are we sick as a nation? Yari. See Emma Canada Japan chairman of Obia de Bia ne Huasem.
Okay, you
Obia de Bia ne Huasem. He's not fit for purpose, and it's time I think say petitioner we all need to get involved so that the British and the US embassy or Canada for no amode sanction ebe tonoso na one also wetimi esu bibia minia ye kono where we nim 30th is just approaching. It's within the line and our demonstration is coming on. So we are appealing to all the Ghanaians. They need to spare us their time, whether it's 30 minutes, 1 hour, so that we can all go to
Oh dear. Well, I can't say. May I know who's this? Joe and why not fresh Skyline?
Yeah.
Okay, Joe. Ubia and then Krobia. What finalize it? Bibia Mampacho. Joe.
Yeah. You see, doctors are a notice. I'm decorating the makeup. A nyachum. The Ekaya. I'm medicine be a maker.
Is it about Sabato again?
Yes. I've been on yet and there's so on yet. Are you getting it?
Okay.
Because when we pretend that all of a sudden we've just woken up to a new world, I don't know in the buffalo. Sabi, a position a represent opportunity paper. Now won't happen. A take over. That does not mean there. Bonia won't can ask him.
Two rights does not make wrong. Right. Two wrong does not make right.
Obeying the Kennedy Japan. But yes, Ghana. Man, you open a popularity. Ghana Fuka the Ghana yet in pa or NDC new. Okay, Ghana for the Ghana yet in 18 now. What's not Liberia? The
I do remember a lot, yeah.
Yeah, young Canadian national security say Abadi. In America, the NDC, if they really want to portray the rightful people to take over or they want to apologize for their sins before, you don't come and pretend all of a sudden you are angel. There are a lot of work under covering the NDC. But not the capture ye in under ye and Kwasia when you to the Ghana and yet on young Kotan Liberia. That's when you see Papa with the paper party. You didn't say that we should sack him from national security. All of a sudden, Kennedy Japan, the young sack him. I am not against the call for Kennedy Japan.
Sabato, what's in your juke? What's in your juice? The bottle and one the boban, so at least.
Yeah, let us reform our country, and it has to start with both the opposition and the government. Into opposition, for instance, look, once we apologize for certain things, bad branding. Brazil, Canada, Newman will say now you need to apologize for it before we can make you serious. You don't say, doctor.
Yes, sir.
Now we now a coach is on hair.
Right.
By as you marry me again without apologizing for born iron. So as you marry me again, accept me. Is that how it goes?
No, it
Is that
doesn't.
how?
No, it doesn't
It
go
looks
that
as
way.
if we hand over to a criminal and then we hand over to another criminal because all of them take us for granted. In Kennedy Japan, he say, I support that call, but the same way there are evils like Kennedy Japan in his party. He needs to call them out. He needs to sanction them. People like Begolate and all those people now working on some. I had the privilege to speak with Professor Mills at some point. This is a very great Pan-American thing. And we asked him why he was appointing the likes of the leader too and all that. And his answer was that when you take people like Mugabe and all that, they are accomplished, they are people of my people. And they are and he chooses someone like Okuja too, someone like Felix Kwasi. They have to go to him. He will have the grace to talk to you in a manner. If he can't help you, brother, you have to. Are you getting it?
Yes,
people like those kind of people who feel the obedi so now kura no na o papa no na o ma me no na be school na ekwa mere ba me nken issue kura e kura in fact that by the office
The class of the elite, right?
Exactly. You know, that is how it has to be. And if people are in your phone who are rotten, take them out before you come and talk of the kettle, the pot calling the kettle black or the kettle whichever way it is.
Yeah,
like that.
yes, the pot calling the kettle black. Yeah,
we shouldn't behave as if all of that we want power and now we are on the side of Ghanaians. But yes, say Ghana you shouldn't. It's the Ghana which it is. It's nothing. It's wrong. The hypocrisy is too much. Thank you very much for the time.
All right, Krobia. So what's I must have had some line AB. Okay, so what by 5 minutes? We manyamba for the legal documentation to know between Akoso.
Hey, doctor, I'm Senama Ika Crentina.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. What we say, as some way you can. Vice President and President and the Assembly by. And besides, yenya former presidents Eyiremo ewoho any Vice President Eyiremo so Eden ewoho from Liman Nana Liman Yire Nana Kunadu Mami Teresa Professor Mills Nadu any a friend saying late Emisa Tire. Inti about there 5 or 7 first and second ladies are some any year. Inti says here say ebia we have any can. I didn't know omo can adiano emfra all the ladies, name Lodina dear and I say MPP for the higher topic. So what about the rest of the first ladies? Nyasa wo ade we mu ayekan. Because and I on mine no ehu say sabio the papa ne no or dwen or no any nebusua ehu on me or many na ehu and I can want them. Nti Argentina Lodina mum and I say she are connected again because Lodina is not the only first lady former first lady in Ghana. Nti Argentina ye can or no nasem. When ye yama sabio I say hatred be ewo mahama hono too much. Or time I be brave. I'm a papa no any nebusian do. Because he has not been the only former president. Well, only no kwa and why but my Ghana no a woman no says ya me hunye ekoso yes o man ehia yenyo ye ho ekire but share committee your mutna see o mo approve say we would back date nyadi nti so o mo dwin o man no send the current state of the country send the ahokire woman ye dwen ho. But these same people, and now I'm talking from one or point to woman, and now who are point to woman, one or not on a year and then a vice president a year, and Yesica, but you be whom be hospitals, you did that from CSHS, yes, struggle, this we a bit now you be a woman Ganam, and Yesica, but says your papa can, and we are NDC meeting, and now we are MPP meeting, it's not about MPP, it's not about NDC, send a corner when I say your man back, young Casa. Mama yam fast some fancy mu because ya sade no emma o man no impunto no ya den akwachi won e bi na akoso South Africa won nti doctor o de mama fancy ha em so
CP na we shira pa na me yaduma that's it. We'll come back again with the compilation of the weekly news. Manyati is up next. For those who were able to go through, especially Mr. Kofi Ali, you couldn't because the lines were playing up. But next week we'll be here, and then we talk more about the coming issues. I bring them all to you as we go on with the current news that comes over. I'll see you hopefully Friday. This has been Dr. Morton. There's one thing you have to realize: there's no more on Thursday. He's always here on Fridays. Thank you very much.